fists, one pour, brims and barrels in the room. Tailor conversations, let the real ones bloom. From the game to the glass, we don't water it down. If it's poured with intention, let it go around. 2 fists, one pour, brims and barrels the code. Style and substance, yeah, we built like oak. Lift it slow, let it say what it's for. This that 2 fists, one pour. Sports talk heavy, we don't skip the scars. Last second losses still let go in bars. Fit check clean, but the take stay raw. The base gets sharp when the ice.
All right, then we're back with another blind. Everybody loves what's in the glass, but do we really know who's behind it? Better yet, does it matter? Not really, because like me and Ray, we like what's in the glass. Well, we love.
Oh yeah,
most of the time.
Yeah,
most of the time. We don't drink the bottle. We drink what's inside it. But today, who really picked a good one? So we're about to find out by doing this blind, right?
Yeah, so we put together this blind. They're NDPs, so non-distilling producers. So we wanted to see which ones are kind of standing out amongst each other. So we tried to pick some of the most popular NDPs that are kind of really getting bourbon enthusiasts excited. So we went with Short Barrel, Reveries, Rare Character, and Pursuit United. I think all 4 of these are single barrels.
Yeah.
And I would say maybe even before we got into it, a non-distilling producer type of thing, sourcing from other brands was kind of frowned upon.
Yes.
But recently, bourbon enthusiasts have really come around to liking these type of things because you're getting very unique products. So you might be able to get some heritage distillery juice and blend that together and make something that you wouldn't get from a heritage distillery. For example, the United, this is a 3 batch blend. So it's from Bardstown Bourbon Company, a Tennessee distilling partner. They don't disclose that. And Finger Lakes Distilling. And it's also 3 mash bills. So the Pursuit is probably one of the most popular blenders right now. And see them doing stuff like this, using 3 mash bills is something you probably wouldn't get from most heritage distilleries. So that's what makes these brands stand out from others. So brands that were blending back in the day that kind of walked so these guys could run is like Barrel. Barrel was one of the most popular blenders. And people didn't gravitate that right away, but now people are really understanding how difficult of a process that is, how much of it's very difficult, right? Because you're taking a chance on it not coming out well.
Right. So you were saying Barrel's been the forefront before.
One of the forefronts.
Okay.
There's a couple of them. Okay. One of the forefronts.
Okay.
There was some controversy before we got into bourbon with some certain brands that we're not going to name that were using other juice from other distilleries, but not disclosing that. But now people are okay with that because most of the time you can just send an email and they'll tell you where they sourced it from, or you can talk to somebody like Pete at Liquor Zone, and he'll tell you where Short Barrel got this from. Yeah. So as
very transparent.
Yeah, very transparent, and I think bourbon enthusiasts are really enjoying these type of products more now. I think as right now, bourbon and whiskey in general is having a hard time with sales. Yeah. But I think people are starting to gravitate towards these type of products.
I agree. Would you say they start like making a uproar towards the end of 2025 or in the mid?
I think pretty much the entire year of 25. Yeah. Brands like Rare Character, I mean, they just were putting out product that people just couldn't get enough of. Okay. Reveries has a cult-like following. Anything that Reveries puts their label on or sells tends to sell out very quickly. Man. So and it's also a testament to the people that are running like Take or the guy that does it. What's his Take? Yeah, I forgot what his name. Like West? I hate that I don't know his name, but
Jay West.
Jay West. I'm sorry, Jay West. So Jay West. Yeah, Jay West. He's created a brand that can let you know that there's quality, that he's picking good barrels to put his product in, and he teams up with groups, and you'll have your name on the back. And then what people also like with like Rare Character is how much this is catered to their specific profile. You can put pretty much any sticker you want. Yeah, look how neat that is with the Houston kind of skyline there, and you got the Be Someone thing. So this is something that why people are gravitating towards Rare Character.
The sticker is cool.
Because it makes it feel like your own group, your own personality put onto the label.
Right.
So yeah.
So, man, thank you for that. So one question before we
Mhm.
dive into the nose, the palate, and the finish.
Mhm.
When you hear NDP, right? And for the people that's going to be watching and listening, when you hear NDPs, is it an opportunity or a shortcut? That's the question. So next time you're diving or enjoying something that has been blended, that's from the NDP, ask yourself that. Ask it.
Yep.
You know? So you ready? What we're going to do? Left
Yeah.
to right?
So we did this as a blind. So producer Randy poured this for us. So we don't know which one's which, but it's one of these four. So we're going to go ahead and we'll start with one, left to right.
All right.
We'll go ahead and nose it.
Man,
that nose is pretty well.
Yeah, it is good.
That's a good nose.
Soft, soda.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and if you want to go ahead and score it first, and I'll follow.
It's light though.
It's a little light. Yeah, it's a little light.
It don't punch me in the face. I think I want a Mike Tyson punch when I nose it, you know.
I like the nose on this.
Oh, we do have an audience, so.
Oh yeah, we do. We have
it's
producer
always
Randy. My pop's here.
Yeah.
This is the first time getting to watch this live, so we're excited to have. We always like having people.
Yeah, we do.
Come to watch, and then we can always interact with whoever's here, which makes it even funner.
It breaks that nervousness.
It does. Yeah, because it's kind of like what we do if we weren't on camera, right? We'd just be hanging out with with our friends and family.
Yeah, the nose is light, man. It's kind of. So I'm gonna give it a.
Got like a honey note, like a honey.
And that's what making it light.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 7 on the nose. I like getting it. See, that's what I love about the wideness of the glass, because I like getting into it.
I think I've noticed that a lot of other bourbon enthusiasts are starting to transition to these glass. The Glencairn was the one that, I mean, they'll still work great for what you're doing here.
Because when you're crossing your legs, you want to gleam.
to look fancy.
Yeah, to look fancy, man. Yeah. Just call it what it is, man. You want to look bougie.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. I think these might even look even bougie. I like these are kind of like more like cognac.
Yeah.
Brandy sniffers, like what they call them.
Yeah, they
Ray got the pinky up.
Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't even realize. I'm sorry about that.
See?
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so this one, I'm going to go 7. I think 7's a solid for mine. 7 on the nose.
All right, ready for palate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unique. That is different, but different in a good way.
I like that.
Yeah.
It actually really has like a lot of brown sugar to it.
I agree.
A lot of brown sugar.
Like
I think I'm going to have a hard time guessing which one's which.
See, don't put that out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to repeat
Stop
that
putting
again.
That out there.
But it's just these, like, I'm not very, because I don't think I've only had this once maybe, and maybe this one once.
Yeah.
I like to think I could pick this one out because this is one of my favorites, but I mean, we'll find out, right?
It looked like that Pursuit was too, though.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I really love this Pursuit. I really do. Yeah. So we'll see where it stacks up.
I like the palate.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Want to score?
No, go ahead.
I'm going to go 8.
8 on the palate?
I'm going to go 8 on the palate. I'm going to dive into the finish.
I think I'm going to go 7. I'm going to make them earn it. But that's good, though. It's really good. And then go ahead on the finish.
It's long. It still give you the tannin. You get a little tannin on the back end. I can't say I like it. It's not bad.
Is it tannicky yet? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like bitter a little bit?
Bitter a little bit.
I got a little bitterness at the end.
So I'm going to go 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go 7. So mine's going to be all 7s, right?
Yeah.
Triple 7s.
The palate, the entry to mid was kind of, it was good. I enjoyed the entry.
Yeah, I felt like mid palate was good.
Yeah.
Front of the palate was good. It's just the back end of the palate was a little tannicky on that. This one's the only one that's double oak, by the way, on all these, right? This is only, it's double oak. I don't think the other ones are double oak.
Is that fair?
Yeah. I mean, it's, that's I guess that's how they're putting it together.
It's all blind, though.
Yeah. And we can always do like a straight double. That's what we did. Do a double oak blind.
Yeah.
The X special, that's his favorite. He loves the double oaks, man. He's got every double oak that's ever been put on the market.
Weakness.
Yeah, he loves the double oak.
When I see anything that's advertised as a double oak or double barreled, which is double oaked, I'm on it.
He's gravitating towards it. Absolutely.
I'm on it.
All right, let's go to 2. This one, the rare character has a really unique mash bill, which is pretty neat because they put a lot of information on the back. So it's 51-45-4. Very unique mash bill.
51-45-4?
That's high rye. Very high rye. Barely a bourbon.
Damn, you're right.
Barely legal to be a bourbon at 51.
I get a lot of nuttiness.
On this one?
Yeah.
Pause.
No, you see, man, I'm not going there with you.
No, this is very different than the first one. Than on the nose.
Yeah. But that's unique.
Yeah, it is.
You know, by doing a blend.
Yeah.
I like the nose on this a little bit better than the first one.
Yeah, I do too.
We don't know which bottle is which.
Yeah, which one's
we
which.
don't know which is which.
Randy keeps us honest over there. We have to leave the room, and this one's good. But this one is really like sticking to the glass.
Yeah.
Really wise. You can go ahead, if you want to score the nose, you can score the nose.
Okay. I'm going to give it an 8. I like it.
I'm going to go 7 on the nose.
I'm
making him earn it, man.
Man, you hard today. Yeah, you that teacher, you know, in the morning you come in, you got the spelling words on you got 3-question quiz on the board.
He's doing like my Advent calendar.
Yeah. Randy was notorious on our Advent calendar.
Oh, yeah,
he was scoring low for everybody,
yeah.
man. People were like, "Where's what is that chef's name?"
Randy
Ramsey. Randy Ramsey.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the nose.
This is so I skipped ahead. I tried the palate.
Yeah, it's hard you cheated.
Yeah, it's man. So it's translating to me that peanut note.
It's soft. I love this. I
don't know who did, but I feel like one of these brands might be sourced from Jim Beam.
Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe they I don't know, or maybe just in the blend process they made like, to me this tastes like pecan pie.
Ooh.
To me that's what it tastes like. That's phenomenal.
You know, I like pecan pie.
I know.
Depends on where you at.
Pecan. How do you pronounce it? How do we pronounce it down here?
Pecan.
Pecan?
Yeah.
And then what do they say? Pecan up north?
Pecan up north, something
pecan?
like that. Pecan.
I think I'm more familiar with pecan. Like I think I'm
familiar with pecan. Everyone in my house
I think because we're
pecan.
like Southern. I think that's what it is.
Southern.
We're Southern. We're in the city, but we're Southern.
Yeah. We ride horses.
I don't. I don't ride horses. Horsepower in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pellet.
Man, so I'm going to go 9. See?
Yeah.
You got to earn it. They earned it. That's a 9.
They did. I'll go 9.
Okay. So what did I do on the nose? I'm sorry?
7.
7. Okay. So 7, 9. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Let me go with the finish. Wow. It's even better the second time around.
I agree.
I like the finish, man, because there's like the finish stays the same with that pecan pie, like a warm pecan pie.
I get a hint. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. I
get a hint of maple.
Yeah, there's maple, and that is, man, such a good compliment. Yeah. Like if you put maple, you can go ahead and rate the finish. Go ahead.
I'm going 9.
9?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I think 9. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 9. Yeah. Because the finish and all the way through, front, mid, all the way to the back end, you get those good pecan pie notes.
Texas Southern Shake showing.
Man, if I would have known he was wearing this shirt, I would have worn my Alcorn shirt.
Yeah.
If I would have known he was going to wear that.
Yeah, man.
But he's a proud Texas Southern dad, which is awesome.
Texas Southern dad, man.
Yeah.
So don't guess my age, please.
He's got 2 kids in college.
Which is amazing.
Which is fascinating.
Yeah, they doing good.
Because he doesn't look like somebody that's that old enough to have.
I'm not old.
He's yeah. All right. So we'll go to the third one.
Yeah.
Nose. I like the nose in this
You like
one.
nose?
Chloe's over here knocked out. Think Chloe's asleep over here?
You think, can a great pick like one of these elevate average juice?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, a good blend, yeah.
Yeah, good.
You put together a good blend and it can elevate. Maybe one of the barrels is not as good as the other.
Okay.
But you marry them together and you get a great blend.
Okay. So I guess it's more of a team effort because, you have to put your trust into an NDPs process of blending those barrels that they get. And then the group or store owner coming in, picking those barrels.
Because it's on them to pick what they think is going to sell or what they like. Yeah. And that group, it has to pick something good that we were able to participate in one recently. And it was a lot of fun. Some people might think it's nefarious for them to not put on the front where the juice comes from, but it's not. It's not nefarious. If it's easy to find out. In reality, like a lot of the big brands, right? I mean, there's a lot of like the big brands, it's Wild Turkey juice, but it's not called Wild Turkey. They're selling it at, you got Russell's and people may not know that. And they may think that that's they're trying to be deceptive. But just a little education and you'll find out, where it's distilled. A lot of these places, we kind of, as bourbon enthusiasts, we know that if it says Indiana, 9 times out of 10 is MGP. And we're okay with that. Right. We're actually looking for those things. So, you know, and just ask a bourbon enthusiast, say, hey, what do you look on the back of the bottle and what does this mean that it says bottled by them, but not distilled by them?
Right.
And then you'll figure it out. You'll figure out that, you know, they're not being nefarious. There's just, they found some good barrels and they never want to distill. Penelope's a brand that never distilled and sold for lots and lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's contract. There's contract NDPs, right? So they're getting consistent profile.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
And I also like how you turn it like you Batman.
Oh yeah. I mean, you don't see me at night, so you don't know late at night. You know,
Batman.
I'm over there. Yeah, I turn like that. I don't know why I always do that. Now you just gave me a complex about that.
No, chill out, man.
Okay.
With
So,
Batman turn.
I know.
So what you think about the nose?
I think the nose is good. You can go ahead and
Okay.
give it a rating on the nose.
I get vanilla. I get a little bit more vanilla. Each one has been different on the nose.
I do get a lot of vanilla on that. It's a very good nose. Okay, you can rate the nose if you want to go first.
I'm going 7.
I'm gonna go 8 on the nose. We can have it on the palate.
Wow. I changed. I'm going 8. I'm going 9 on the nose because I sniffed the glass too again before I sip. And I'm going 8 on the palate.
He crossed his mind again.
Yeah. I kind of feel I know what this is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope we'll see if you get it right.
I know, right?
You almost got all 4 last time, but you kind of second guess yourself.
I'm still kicking my butt for that one.
Yeah.
Because y'all threw the bottle to me in a clutch, you know?
So 3 seconds left. So what did I go on the palate? I went a nose.
You went 8.
8. So I'm going to go 8 on the palate. I really like the finish as well.
I'm going to go 8. You heard me, Randy?
Mm-hmm. So finish, I'm going to go 8.
Yeah.
So what did I do that one across?
888.
888. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's a good restaurant.
Oh, and I like how...
Oh, yeah. So these were purposely, we used the Whiskey Ride glasses.
Yeah.
Because we will be attending the Whiskey Ride Saturday. This will probably air after we go.
No, this will air this week.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
this
and
will
then the
drop
Whiskey
Friday.
Ride. Yeah, it will drop.
Then we go to the Whiskey Ride, Whiskey Ride Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll be mic'd up and get you guys some good info from a lot of the reps from the brands. Us conversating, trying a bunch of different brands. So it's a really cool event. If you've never been, we highly recommend that you attend a Whiskey Ride. You'll learn a lot of cool stuff, learn about a lot of new brands, and what's coming out soon. So
do they go everywhere or is it just Texas?
So that is a traveling whiskey.
So they going to California,
all over the country. Yeah. So they normally do like Austin, Dallas, and then come to Houston. Yeah. And they go all over the country, Florida. Okay. You know, they'll reach any bourbon enthusiast, you know, with these events. And it's an event that I really enjoy. I've gone the last 3 or 4 years. It's more casual, more laid back, which is really fun. So yeah, it's a really fun event. I highly recommend going to the Whiskey Ride. And you'll see us there if you come to the Houston event.
So we are we are blinding NDPs, right? The question is, what makes someone trust an NDP product? What makes someone trust it?
Usually I think it's word of mouth, right? I think it's like another person being like, man, those Reveries, have you tried them? Yeah. And then you get even though they're single barrels and they are NDPs, they do get a consistency, right?
Yeah, so the label, so the name, the brand.
I think it's the brand. And I also think it's the people that are behind it, right? Like I think, these are the podcasters,
with
right? Ryan and Kenny, right?
Yeah.
And so they are bourbon enthusiasts, right? So they're not going to put out a product that they wouldn't drink. So I think that they have credibility and that credibility goes a long way. Yeah. And Jay West picks for multiple brands, right? He's linking up a bar style. He just has a Jack Daniels coming out.
Just did Jack Daniels.
And I've never heard anybody not really like the picks. And so when he started doing his own brand, it was a no-brainer that people were going to be like,
he built
that reputation, that following.
Which is good, man. And this has been consistent since I've been in the bourbon world. So Ryan and Kenny is doing good.
Yeah, they're making really good.
The blending.
Ryan does the blending for them. Yeah.
So he do well.
Yeah. 4. All right. So 4.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
This one I know is very different than the other ones.
So this giving me that Mike Tyson.
Is it? Yeah, I know. This definitely is punchier.
Yeah, more punchier.
I feel like I get like an apple, like a green apple-ish note.
Would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Oh, absolutely not. Nope.
For $10 million?
Nope.
Still not?
Absolutely not. No. I like my face.
Yeah.
I do not want to get punched
I
in
can
the
tell
face.
when you put the bottles in front of me and
No, I don't want to get. I don't like.
I wouldn't. And money is. I'm not selling my soul for that.
Man, well, I can't even go to the doctor and get and look at, like, when I get a shot,
for real?
I can't look at it.
Mm.
I can't. I just can't do it. I don't know. I don't know if it's a mental thing. So I definitely don't want to get punched in the face by Mike Tyson.
It's definitely a mental
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I'm with you.
But Mike's a really nice guy. I got to meet Mike Tyson one time, and he was
yeah, you
so
did.
nice. I was, I don't know what I was expecting, but I mean, he was like super nice guy.
For real?
Yeah, and he signed a
You
glove
don't
for
know
me.
what you was expecting.
I didn't know what to expect, right? Because you see a lot of the stuff,
Celebrities and
he's gotten into like
yeah, fights
and saying crazy things to reporters and stuff like that. But when I met him, super nice guy. He was sitting there reading a book and looked up and was just like the nicest guy you could ever meet.
That's cool, man.
And we had like a real quick conversation about a match that he had went to previously, and I was there, and he was
Did you
super
get
nice.
anything signed?
I did a glove. I got a glove signed, yeah, because I grew up a Mike Tyson fan, watching, pay-per-views. We would gather at people's houses, and friends' houses, and families, and it wouldn't last very long because he would knock them out in like 30 seconds a lot of times. So the grown-ups got to do a lot of drinking after that, so it was fun.
Hey, we got it honestly, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I get like, I don't know if you get this, but like a green apple.
I can't say green apple
No?
yet.
Or maybe even a red. I don't really eat a lot of apples, but
I like the nose is good.
yeah,
man.
the nose is really good.
So I do get a hint of that apple, but a mix
It's
of
like
the caramel.
Yeah, caramel, like
yeah.
darker, yeah.
You remember the lollipop with the caramel covering the green apple?
yeah,
like Jolly Rancher candy.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like this might be the higher proof one out of all of them.
Yeah, it's punching you like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Palate.
No, you rate the nose. You can rate the nose if you want.
I'm going 9. I like it.
He likes it.
I love it.
I'm gonna give it an 8, and then we're going on palate.
Oh. 9.
Hey, that was fast.
Hey, you know what you want, right?
You know what you like. You like what you like. Yeah. So we did mention all about for the podcast. We want to make the Apple podcast, make sure that they know there's Short Barrel, Reveries, Rare Character, and Pursuit. Just because you can't see this visually on Apple Podcast.
Right.
Yeah. So
Short Barrel good.
Short
too.
Barrel has been really, really popular. They've been, a lot of stores are doing picks with Short Barrels.
Yeah.
And this one I particularly like.
Yeah, this is from Liquor Zone.
This is from Liquor Zone. Yeah, this is from Liquor Zone. The one from Reveries is SFBC by Sunshine Smooth. I'm not familiar with that.
I'm not familiar with. I don't know.
This has got to be like a group. Yeah, it's got to be like a small, a private group or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is from
Cypress
Wine and Liquor up in Cypress in North Houston.
Mm-hmm.
So they do a lot of picks there. So if you haven't been there, I encourage you to go and try their picks. They do have a lot of bourbon enthusiasts that they utilize to make these picks, to make sure they got good products there. And then this one is also from Liquor Zone. Yeah, so two Liquor Zones. So this is Pete. He obviously gets good. He teams up with good people to do his picks with like that's the bourbon guy and other guys. He uses a number of bourbon experts that I trust.
That is good. I get so I know I said on the nose I get it. Oh, you did yours?
No, go ahead. I'm still trying it.
Yeah. So I get a more punchy flavor, like it's up front. It knows what it wants. I get like apple notes. I do get the green apple caramel.
I got the apple in the palate, the green apple in the palate.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm gonna go 9.8. 9.8. It's interesting to see how they fall because we've got them.
That is good.
Okay.
Man. This is good.
It is. This is a good idea. The NDPs this is fun.
Yeah. We've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah, we have. We've been wanting to do the NDP one. Because I feel like this is where the community, the bourbon community, is gravitating towards.
Right.
Especially, when somebody like X that has a lot of bottles. He's got everything you can imagine. So you need something different. So these are different, right? These are stuff that are unique. And so I think X has more Rare Character bottles than Rare Character. He's got a lot of them. I don't have that. I only have 3. He's got like 30.
Hey, don't do that.
Rare Character bottles. He brought this because I was like, I know you're Rare Character king.
My wife watched.
Well, you don't have to. I know you don't have to. I'm exaggerating. But yeah, so I think this is neat.
Yeah.
So I guess should we start
I want you to go back over 4 and 2 for you.
Oh, are they tied?
Mm.
Oh wow!
Man,
Okay.
consistent with the time.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good.
What you doing first? I wanna
4 and 2. You want to redo it? You want to try? Because he don't have any. Dex don't have any ties.
No,
I'm gonna do 2 with you.
Okay, 2. All right, let's do 2.
Oh, that's that maple again.
Mm.
I get maple on the glass.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of mood you're in. Because, you know, whenever it's a tie, it just depends on your mood.
Yeah, you are.
That's tough. So here's my dilemma. Do I like the green apple or the pecan better? And I think that depends on the mood. But I think I'm gonna go 2. So you could just add 1 point to 2, and that'll break the tie.
That 2 is good.
That 2 is really good. That 4 is really good.
It got some proof on this.
It has proof
it has
on
some
it. And I think
age.
I'm not saying that's hurting it, but this has a little bit more smoothness to it.
Mm-hmm. It is smooth.
Right?
Yeah.
Smooth.
So if
we
I
love that.
introduce-
We love that smooth.
Yeah.
We love that smooth. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That breaks the tie.
So what y'all want to guess?
So now we can start guessing. So you want to go ahead and try to guess one? You said you knew one off the bat.
Hold on real quick. Let me think about it.
Okay.
Do they care? Do you think the industry care about who's distilling it, or do they pay attention to more of the flavor or what's in the bottle?
Well, so I think that certain brands have a flavor profile.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
I think that when you're an NDP, if you're looking for a specific flavor profile, you kind of know where to go.
Yeah.
Right. If you're looking for more like a cherry note, you're going to go to maybe you can source from Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a little bit more spice, you can source from Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
You're looking for that peanut note, you're going to go to Bean. Right. And then you make your decisions from there. Like how would that blend together, or how do you put that in a single barrel? So I think that's where you get your decisions from.
Yeah, I like that. But I also think the story behind each of those brands is unique as well, because we all know the story behind Wild Turkey, the Buffalo Trace, and I think that plays a major role in deciding which brand you like more than the other.
I think another thing that decides is these NDPs, like take for example like a Dream Spirits, right?
Yeah, Dream Spirits.
Dream Spirits just put out like an 11-year-old Booker's.
Man.
Like, where are we going to get Booker's doesn't put out, Bean doesn't put out an 11-year-old Booker's, really.
You don't, no.
So Dream Spirits is able to
give us what we want.
Give us what we want, right? So that's where the NDP comes to play.
I like that.
And sets themselves apart. And that's the stuff that we've been asking for as bourbon enthusiasts, but they just, they have their... this stuff is, a lot of people, maybe like if you're not into the weeds of it, they plan this out 5 to 10 years in advance, like the big brands, right? They, because when you're talking about aging a barrel, some of the master distillers might not ever see the 20-year-old that comes out, the 15-year-old that comes out, right? You can only be around for so much, right? Because these things they age and it takes time, and that the time is what makes perfection. So I think that, and then that's what we want, and that's what we gravitate towards, right? Like if you're like, man, there's an 11-year-old Booker's, you're gonna go buy that.
You're gonna buy,
right?
You're gonna buy it. It's unique.
It's unique.
Yeah. All right. So let's throw a sports analogy within this blind, right?
Okay.
Is NDP like a scout? Or are they drafting talent or inheriting it?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. So ask yourself that next time you're sipping an NDP product.
I wouldn't say drafting, because this stuff already exists.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good question. I wouldn't say drafting.
I would say inheriting.
Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Inheriting.
Yeah, inheriting. And then it'd be kind of like getting a free agent.
There you go.
Like signing a free agent, you know what you're going to get. Like you're paying him based on what they've done in the past. Yep. Like you're getting, you know what, our team needs a pass rusher. Okay, go pay that guy that had 15 sacks the last 3-4 years. Right. So I think that's what you're getting when you're like, I got 11-year Bookers. Yeah. You know what that's going to be. You know what you're going to get. Yeah. Right. So I think that's what you're looking
Just
at.
like when the NDPs do the buffalo, the buff turkey.
The buff turkey.
You want someone that's been in the game for a long time, right? So you want someone that's going to be a leader.
Yeah. I think that's drafting. I'm sorry. That's like signing somebody that's already a Hall of Famer.
Exactly.
It's a sure Hall of Famer, and so you get him on your team.
Yeah. So he's going to bring the fans.
Yeah, for sure.
Going to sell tickets.
Yeah.
Like bring the fans. It's going to be a key part to that locker room.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm just using that
and
as
it's
an
going to
example.
cost. It's going to cost because those buff turkeys are a little expensive, and you're signing a guy that is going to the Hall of Fame already, that already has a Hall of Fame resume. He's going to cost a lot of money.
A lot of money, man.
And do you want to guess?
Yeah. I'm going to First, you want to do the ranking, like what's high first? Which one want us to do?
Oh,
You gotta guess.
see if you
Okay,
can
guess
guess
first. Okay.
which one it is, and then he'll unveil.
Which
one?
You put me ahead.
Oh, I can. You want me to? I can try.
No.
Go ahead. Yeah, because you said I think you said you knew one for sure.
I'm going Reverie on 4.
Reverie on 4. Okay, let me see. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and let him know. That's fine.
What's
Oh,
your-
if I
what's your-
want me
yeah,
to try to guess 4?
Yeah, guess 4.
Man, that's
Hold on.
Second guess yourself again.
Hold on. Take that off yet. Hold on. Take that off. You go ahead. You.
I'm gonna try to guess another one then,
Mhm.
because that way I can do a process of elimination and know. I think 2 is Pursuit.
Hold on. Let me
See if you agree
guess.
with that or
Hold on.
disagree with that. And you, but okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I see why you say 2 is Pursuit because of the nuttiness, the pecan, and all that. So yeah, double oak. So I'm getting double oak written all over
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah. I guess that's
Yeah.
where that plays in. Yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
So 2? Oh,
Yeah.
Pursuit is 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So Pursuit is 2.
So we,
So we know that.
All right.
All right.
I'll take the next one. All
Okay.
right.
Go ahead. Try to guess the next one. Don't get it wrong.
So you gonna stick with 4?
I'm 1 for 1.
Huh?
You gonna stick with 4 on yours?
You gonna try to do 4 again or you try a different one?
No, I'm changing that.
How about this? Just try to guess 1. Let's try to guess 1.
Well, no, I think I can try to guess 4.
Okay.
I'll try to guess 4. Did you say 4 is Reveries? I think 4 is Reveries. It is? Yeah, because I think it's the highest proof, and it definitely punched like
It's not that high proof.
Is it?
It's 8.
No, it's 8 years, but it's 121.8
Oh,
proof.
yeah.
Proof-wise, I think it's might be the highest one there.
So Reveries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, no, this one actually is the highest proof. No. And this one's barely 121.8.
Hold on.
All right, so we got Reveries right as 4.
Okay.
And so now it's just these 2 left to figure out which one is which.
Mhm.
3 is short barrel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
3 is short, bro. Damn, we got them all right. 4 for 4. That's cool.
We got
That's
it.
awesome.
There
That's
we
cool.
go.
All right, so now
We rank them.
you want to go ahead and do X's lineup first, and I'll do it this
Cool.
side to this way
Yes, sir.
first to last.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead. What was his?
His number 1 was the fourth one, which is Reveries.
Oh, your number 1 was Reveries.
Yeah.
Okay, so put
that's a
that
bad
here.
boy.
Wow. Okay.
Can you see the label? The label. So,
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
His second one was number 2, which is
Pursuit.
Pursuit.
Yeah. Can you
Wow.
see that? Is it? Yeah.
And then number 3, his number 3 is Short Barrel.
Yep. There we go.
And then
Like that?
Uh-huh.
The red character was okay.
I'm pleased with that.
Yeah.
I'm pleased with
That's
that.
cool, man.
That's cool.
I see why people are so like excited about all these Reveries picks.
Man.
Because I mean, we had a good time when we assisted on that pick.
Yeah, with liquors on it.
Yeah, and he's picking some very, very unique barrels.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go with mine. Was mine?
Okay, so you had to break off that tie.
Yeah.
You had one was
Pursuit gonna be 1.
your number 2 was Pursuit. Number 1 was Pursuit.
So these 2 with the tie?
No,
Short.
tie was Reveries, and that was tie.
That was the tie I had to break.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
man. So I like this one. Yeah, I
And
like
then your
this
number
one.
3, was Short Barrel. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh wow. So not just all we did was
Yeah,
flip flop these.
flip-flop.
Okay.
This
so
is
you
good.
so your number 1 was Reveries,
Mhm.
and then Pursuit, Short
Yeah.
Barrel,
Yeah.
and Rare Character, and then
Yeah.
mine is Pursuit, Reveries, Short Barrel,
Yeah.
Rare Character. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's awesome.
I can kind of see why that was number 1 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at the top row.
Oh yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
knowing our status, knowing our finished product results, right? Which one, if you had to guess, was picked with purpose?
Oh man.
That's a good question.
I would like to think all of them, but I think they were probably all looking for something different.
Yeah.
They're looking for a different profile.
Yeah.
And depending on that day, this could all be mixed up, depending on how you feel that day. Because I feel like they're all 4 of them are very good.
Yeah. Especially
I don't think any of them are
a good
bad.
brand too.
Yeah,
You
I don't-
got
yeah.
Rare Character, you
Yeah.
have Short Barrel, you have Reveries, you have Pursuit.
Shoot, yeah.
So I think that plays a major
Yeah,
part
and
of the branding.
I highly encourage people to explore if you're just getting into bourbon or you're getting into whiskey, explore more NDPs, look at the back of and email them. They'll let you know if, where things are coming from. You're getting good age statements on a lot of these bottles. This is a 10-year-old bottle. And this one is 8. So you're getting bang for your buck, because a lot of these are usually not super expensive neither, unless it's like a buff turkey. Other than that, these are usually pretty affordable. And then you're getting sometimes really cool the tater stickers on it that are pretty neat. So yeah, I think I would highly recommend moving into that part of the bourbon world is exploring NDPs, which is really fun.
Right.
Yeah. So before we, make sure you Patreon, make sure you're hitting us on YouTube, subscribe. We know, like I've heard a lot of bourbon or whiskey influencer, they say that a lot of people watch, but they don't subscribe. They forget to subscribe. Either they don't have an account or they just forget to subscribe, and they watch us consistently because our views are higher than our subscription.
Yeah.
So, people are watching, they just forget to subscribe. So please subscribe. That helps us out.
Yeah.
And then also go to Apple Podcasts, write a review, rate it, and also on Spotify.
Yeah.
What other, TikTok, like, share, on TikTok.
Yeah. Follow,
follow our views, and everything's going up, and that's thanks to you guys, and we really appreciate it. And we got some more news coming up here, partners that we're partnering up with, and that's thanks to you guys, because people are noticing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And also, man, if you like what we are doing, like the blinds, the game readies, hey, chime in. Turn on that alert button, so you won't miss.
Yeah, hit the notifications. Hit the notifications.
Any episodes that's going to be uploaded. Yeah. Like on Wednesdays, we do game readies. Friday, we try to drop a full episode, even if it's a blind.
Sit down with somebody.
Yeah.
We're doing that, and then we're going to have a really unique episode where we go to the Whiskey Riot. So you'll be able to look forward to that. So
turn on the notification, man.
Yeah,
you like what we do. All right. 2 fits.
1 pour.
Cheers.
This that 2 fits 1 pour. Sports talk heavy, we don't skip the scars. Last second losses still let go in bars. Fit check clean, but the take stay raw. The base gets sharp when the ice hit hard. Every season got lessons, every ring got cost. We remember who showed up and who got lost. No clickbait takes, just truth we pour. If you know the feeling, pull up, this is yours.
Slow grind mindset, let the moment breathe. Good conversations age like the whiskey we sip. Drip, measure clean. Culture stitched in the cloth, from the street to the suite, still grounded in thought. We don't rush pause or the points we make. Same patience in the glass that it took to elevate. Needle rocks, we respect the pour. That's the rule when you step through the door.
1 glass, 1 conversation, 2 perspectives, 2 fits, 1 pour. 2 fits, 1 pour. Brims Barrels.